Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG World 2019. If you're watching here on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, it really helps out the channel. And if you're live with me on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. And it is time to review more expanded DRAMPA Garb, a deck that was doing pretty well in the expanded format last time we checked 6 months ago. I do believe it's still pretty much alive and it's pretty viable still, especially because if Ray becomes a thing and then in an unknown meta. And Pistola Jorge, thank you so much for subscribing, very kind of you to choose to use your Twitch Prime subscription on the channel. If you guys don't know, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link that to Twitch and then you can subscribe to your favorite streamer for free. Thank you so much, Alex, for being here. I hope everything is going well. And yeah, so this deck was doing really well. I feel like in a vacuum, like in an unknown meta, having ability lock plus Paralysis plus special energy denial plus a soft item lock is a pretty good combination no matter what format you're playing in. So GARBODOR will always be pretty powerful. We have DRAMPA as one of the main attackers of the deck, 180 HP. To attack Righteous Edge, deals 20 damage, and you discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. And Berserk deals 80 damage for 3 colorless, and if any of your bench Pokemon have damage counters on them, then this attack does 70 more damage. Why no D value? Because Paralysis is just a much better card in this deck to be like super oppressive, yeah, and limit your opponent's options. And then DRAMPA GX, you shovel your hand into your deck and then you draw 10 cards. Fighting weakness, not great because of Post Rock. However, we do have GARBODOR with Trash Challenge attack, dealing 20 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. So this thing for 1 energy can be one hit kill himself, as you guys saw in the Ray video yesterday, or in the Ray games a bit earlier if you were live with me on Twitch. And then we also have Acid Spray dealing 70 damage, and you can flip a coin, and if heads, you discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. We have 2 of these which deal a lot of damage, and then we have 2 of the Garbotoxin GARBODOR, which allows you to shut off abilities from all the Pokemon in players' hands in play and discard pile, both yours and your opponent's, but you're not using too many, so it's not a big a deal for you, but you're hoping to limit your opponent's strategy with this GARBODOR. We also have an Oricorio to have a Night March measure, anti-Night March measure, and also be able to deal some damage to the bench, which is potentially cool. We have 1 Sudowoodo because the ability lock plus Paralysis is not always enough to lock out Zoroark decks. You need Sudowoodo for the extra layer of protection, so that if they field blower your GARBODOR and activate abilities, then Sudowoodo is activated and therefore they can only have 4 benched Pokemon. Triple AA for draw support. And then supporters wise, we have triple Juniper, triple N, single Colress, single Bridget, single Guzma, single Teammates, and single Acerola, of course, with our 4 Verse Seeker to have some versatility. We have 4 Paralysis as well to limit our opponent's bench and have them struggle with only 3 Pokemon rather than 5. Double Mysterious Treasure. Mysterious Treasure is a really good card because it searches for almost all of the Pokemon that we have in the deck except for 3, 2 Trampas and the Sudowoodo. 1 Rescue Stretcher to recover Pokemon. 1 Super Art for the energies. 1 Field Blower to eliminate tool cards, which increases GARBODOR's damage output, and also if your opponent plays down a parallel against you, you can field blower it and then play your own. And then finally a Dowsing Machine to reuse any of the item cards that I just mentioned, or a supporter card as well. And then finally 4 Choice Bands and 4 Flowstones for consistency purposes. 4 DC, 5 Psychics, and 1 Rainbow Energy round out the deck. And so let's go ahead and try it out in the expanded ladder and see how we can do with it. Can this still be good in a format not based on special energies? Dylan, I mean, are we in a format not based on special energies? I feel like there's no format for expanded. Like Zoar could still be the most popular deck, and then that makes this a very good option. Rayquaza could end up being the most popular deck, and therefore this ends up not being that great of an option, except you have Trash Challenge. So it's like, this is not a deck that would be good solely based on the fact that your opponents use special energies, right? It's like, it's a very good, well-rounded deck because it has disruption, it has powerful attacks, it deals a lot of damage, it has a soft item lock. That all of that is what makes it good. It's not, oh, this locks out special energies and you beat special energy decks. There's a lot more to the deck than that. Yeah, a lot more. Okay, so we're up against Gardevoir. Gardevoir probably one of the worst matchups for us. But Garbotoxin plus Paralcity plus N is gonna be our best line of defense against it, I assume. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bridge it here. And I'm gonna get Drampa and Double Trubbish. Drampa and Double Trubbish, and then next turn I'm gonna have the ability lock plus a Paralcity plus a Drampa. Definitely poking, potentially KOing the Ralts here. So, this is interesting though. If my opponent ends me, then at the very least I want to do this, right? At the very least I want to do this. Mega Guard is amazing in the format because resistance to Dark and one-shots both Buzzwole and Raid. I can see how Mega Guardy is pretty decent. There's the end, so I'm glad I attached and retreated. The issue is every deck has Sudowoodo, so that limits Mega Gardevoir's damage output. And my opponent just immediately concedes, so yeah. I have not tested Duskmane Bronzong yet. No, there are so many decks I would love to test and expand it, but there's just very little time. So no, I have not tested Duskmane Bronzong yet, but like, I'm definitely gonna do one of the days of this week. I'll definitely end up doing like the stage one Pokemon that power up bench Pokemon. So like a day of Electric, or rather a day of Electric, Malamar, and Bronzong decks, all three, yeah, and see if they're potentially viable. Okay, so we're going second this time around. I feel like there's some merit to maybe having a garbage collection here and there. Our hand is really bad. We literally have nothing. We literally have nothing. And guys, did you know that Sinnoh is already out on Pokemon Go? I'm actually really excited to go out running tomorrow and then encounter new Pokemon at the park. I'm really excited about that. Okay, so my opponent literally does absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna Field Blower his Floatstone, and then I'm gonna Colress for 3. It's like that Colress is like a how. What? Oh my gosh, what is this? What a horrible setup here. What a horrible setup. That's pretty cool, Viturgan. I wish there were expanded tournaments in Mexico. If there's ever an expanded League Challenge or League Cup in Mexico, I will 100%. Geez. I will 100%. I might just have to attach to the garbage collection to put back the Colress next turn. I might just have to play the Glacian deck. It's just too fun not to play. Okay. Okay, so this is Zorg, Alolan Mach, Macargo. Yeah. Zorg, Alolan Mach, Macargo. Yeah, to say we are in trouble would be an understatement. Hello, waddling corgis. We're in a really bad spot here. Why didn't I win Memphis? I mean, I didn't draw too hot against Caleb on stream. Oh, okay, so there we go. Finally a Lele. Oh, there's no abilities. Darn it. There are no abilities. Never mind. So we have to go back to the garbage collection plan. I get too excited there. This is Parallel City Garb. So yeah, Caleb ran really hot against me, and then on stream I lost to him. That put me out of top 8 contention. My 2 losses on day 1 were like I drew really badly against the Shrine deck, and then what else beat me on day 1? I don't remember what my other loss was. But yeah, I just came in into day 2 with very few points, and I had no margin for her, and then I lost to Caleb. So tough day, tough couple of days. Jeez, my opponent has double Zorg and Macargo and a Alolan Mach already, whilst we have Troubishes attacking. And we're gonna lose the Trubbish as well. Is Zoroark a good deck then? Yes, of course it's a good deck. It's just, it definitely falls a little bit short. I know it's too much puzzle for Zoroark to do well. Like, there was too much Zoroark, there was too much Boss Rock in Memphis, which I did not expect there to be that much, for Zoroark to actually win the tournament. You know? Lost Thunder is not legal for Portland Destroyer King. Lost Thunder is in fact not legal for Portland. Okay, I'm okay with the Field Blower actually. I am okay with the Field Blower because then, like this, I was always going to make this Trubbish a Garbotoxin Trubbish, or hoping to make it one, but then it was gonna have a choice band. But now it can have the Floatstone, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so I can log abilities, but then I won't attack. Okay, the Parallel CD is pretty strong here though. Parallel CD is pretty strong here. My opponent definitely put a supporter at the top, right? My opponent definitely put a supporter up top. The thing is, if I go for Drum... Oh, wow, he discards the Mach. Huh. Okay, so him discarding the Mach means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. That's a lot of items, my friend. Him discarding the Mach means there's less pressure for me to... yeah, there's less pressure for me to set up Garbotoxin here, because now my Drampa can never go down, right? Now my Drampa can never be KO'd next turn, which is really awesome. I don't think I'm gonna commit the choice band yet. I'm just gonna Righteous Edge. Like, sure, I didn't get an ability log, but I'm okay with that, right? I am okay with that. What's my opinion of Zygarde making an appearance at Memphis? I mean, very surprising, definitely. Very surprising. But it makes sense with there being so much psychic stuff. Zygarde isn't weak, so requiring that extra energy is always a big deal. Yeah, my opponent discarding the Mach means Sudowoodo is now activated, so sure, Skyfield gets him an extra bench spot, but that's not enough to KO me here. And we're in a pretty good spot. Even with a choice band, this is still a 4-hit KO. So the 20 doesn't matter. Maybe the choice band could have been helpful somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely think that not keeping the Mach is trouble for my opponent. Definitely trouble for my opponent. Okay. Okay, he plays his own Sudowoodo down. I am completely fine with that. Okay. Choice band, that's fine. Propagation, sure, my opponent has propagation again. Okay, so I think the plan is to run my opponent out of energy, especially with a special charge gone. My opponent has 3 energy left in his whole deck. Yeah, so I literally just need to Righteous Edge 3 times, and that's game. I could even not take KOs here. Because if I don't take a KO, then he can never bench stuff. Well, no, he can knock out Sudowoodo, never mind. So I should apply pressure. I was gonna be like, no, I'll just pass here. But no, I really should apply pressure. Okay. I can lock down abilities. But do I want to? Because by locking down abilities, then he has access to Skyfield, which means a potential KO. He's not gonna get it this turn, but there is a potential for it. There is a potential for it. So I'm actually, well, no, I should lock. I really should lock. What do I discard though? The choice band. Bait the energy. It's tempting. It's definitely tempting, but how? Like, my hand is so bad though. My hand was a little bit better, then maybe I would have done that, but I'll definitely bench the Trubbish. And then, I mean, there's merit to Big Wheel, honestly. There's merit to Big Wheel, but then if I only if I find the rainbow will I KO this guy. Like, finding 4 Pokemon raw plus a DC plus a choice band feels very unlikely, right? So I'm hoping that won't happen. Really hoping that won't happen. It also have Xerola, which is pretty nice. Yeah, he runs Special Charge, but it's already in the discard pile. So he's down 1 DC and the Special Charge. So unless he plays 2 Special Charges, we are good to go. Unicorn Praline, have I tried Zoro Soul Gallo with Turbo Strike Soul Gallo yet? No, I definitely have not. I definitely have not. He definitely has 1 Special Charge, guys. It's already in the discard pile. Yeah, it's already there. Oh my gosh. Well, there's 3 raw Pokemon. And has a Colress. Oh wow. What an insane hand to have. What an absolutely insane hand to have. So yeah, evolving into Garbodor was a mistake. Well, not necessarily, but does he have Floatstone DC? If he has Floatstone DC, we probably lose here. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh, he passes. He doesn't find the DC. Wow. That is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. I mean, I'm gonna have to GX here. I'm 100% gonna have to GX move here. Right? Oof. Do you think Sylvan is in a good spot for expanded? Potentially. Yeah. Potentially, yeah. Okay, there's a DC. Yeah, Oricorio might be my play next turn. Through teammates. Well, the thing is, if I parallel, like what, he discards the damaged Lele, which is not great. Or never mind, he can just Acerola that back up. So then I think the plan is to just go... Oof, what? Oh my gosh, okay. So... Yikes. Big yikes. So we definitely need to end. Ooh, that's beautiful. That is actually a beautiful top deck. Okay. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the teammates and the Bridget for another Drampa. He doesn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 item cards so far. So I'm gonna... I should have played the Parallel first. The first thing I should have done was play the Parallel. The first thing I should have done was play the Parallel. But at least I get to Verse Seeker end. Hello again, thank you so much for being here. 7 Pokemon. 8 Pokemon now. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna discard the energy. The thing is, I kinda don't wanna attach a choice band to the Drampa. Because, yeah, like, Oricorio also deals a bunch of damage. But nah, I think I do go for it. Do I? Yeah, let's do it. I need to apply more pressure. I definitely need to apply more pressure. The Rainbow Energy is cool. Right? The Rainbow Energy is pretty cool. So down to 3 cards, no abilities, no energy to attack me. If he gets a Field Blower, then Sudowoodo gets activated. And he's down to 2 DCEs off of a 20 card deck. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon. So Oricorio is placing 8 damage counters. Having to click 8 times is gonna be super annoying though. Very secret for Colress. This is where I need back to back ends. And this is the issue with this deck. It's like, it's so passive sometimes. It can be so passive. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way he got 5 Pokemon and a DCE. There's no way. Or 4 Pokemon, a Choice Band, and a DCE. There's absolutely no way. Come on. There's absolutely no way. Okay, so just passes. Okay. I do top deck a Versus Seeker. I'm just gonna go ahead and Parallel CD him again. He's gonna get rid of the Shaman and the Mew. That's fine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 Pokemon. Why didn't I play Baby Buzz in the list of Zoroark? Because with no Float Stones and no switching cards, Burrito Boy, it's actually not very easy to use. Yeah. Hello Rhea, thanks so much for being here. Okay, so I'm gonna Rainbow the Oricorio and then bring him down from 5 to 3 when I know there's like not that great of a combination of cards. I don't think it's super necessary. I don't have a Zero Line in my discard pile. I am also down to 1 DC. This is my last DC, so I need to be careful with it. So yeah, there's a DC. Okay, so he commits a DCE. He commits a DCE here. And a Choice Band. So that's the third DCE. Guzma. How many 10 Pokemon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, honestly, Guzma, the Macargo, and User Ikorio seems okay. Right? It seems okay. KOing also seems okay. Yeah, I think KOing is the right way to go about it. Goodbye. And then if he has another TCE and a basic Pokemon to bench, he does knock me out, but then I get Teammate Stretcher, get rid of his last TCE, and that should be game. He does have it. Okay. He did have his last TCE in his hand. Okay. So, I mean, that's fair. That happens, right? That's what I get for not using N. That's what I get for not using N. You played the Glacier deck last night? I'm glad you had fun, Z-Turgan. I mean, it's definitely always fun to play such decks and have them work so nicely. Okay, so teammates for Stretcher and Acerola? There's no way he has, well, there is, right? He might have another, wait, can I just knock out? How many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I also could have knocked him out with Trash Challenge, which is arguably better. I mean, I can still do it. Oh no, yeah, I can, because I have to down the machine. So that was probably much better. Just taking a KO here and then winning next turn. That was probably much better. Could have special charge. He already played one. Like, he could have a second one, yes. He could have a second special charge. Oh my gosh. And he now has a field blower. What? But just wait, what? He simply passes. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and just take KOs and win, right? That's the plan. That's the 11th item card. So let's Guzma KO the Lele. Yeah, I should have just done this the previous turn. I should have checked the item cards before committing to the Drampa play. I was just too excited to get rid of the 4th DC. Yeah, 220 damage. I have Burst Seeker for Guzma, and I had Dowsing Machine for either Choice Band or Floatstone, whichever of the two I need. So yeah. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have 2 special charges. If he does, then so be it. See any new cool and up and coming PokeTubers, Jacko? Honestly, I don't like. Ever since I started doing YouTube, I stopped watching YouTube as much. So I honestly couldn't tell you. Yeah, okay, so barely we pulled this one off. Oof. Hermano, what do I think of the Rayquaza expanded deck that I played earlier? It felt a little underwhelming, honestly. It felt a little underwhelming. So, I mean, if you're missing Rays, I would definitely get them because they're very good in standard. But I'm not sure the deck is that great in expanded. Yeah. Are there any good techs for the Boss Rock matchup for this deck? I mean, you try to deny them, try to pick up the Rockruff. I don't think there's any like specific tech you could use. C2 Draco, I mean, nostalgia factor, they literally do the same thing as you said, so there's literally no difference. like, I love the decks. I go to Limitless and import the deck list and whatnot. So sometimes like they import Juniper, and so I replace I keep the Juniper. Sometimes they have Sycamore and I keep the Sycamore. There's no difference, so no reason whatsoever. It's just completely random, if you will. Okay, so we're up against Bus Rock actually. You're welcome. So yeah, I mean, if you're not missing too many of the key cards, then might be worth giving a spin. Okay, so we get an extra card. We choose an extra Trubbish, which is nice. We are up against the Bus GX. Okay, so turn 1, I would love to attach an energy so I can threaten the acid spray. That elixir hit is pretty big though. That elixir hit is pretty big. Okay, so I think I'm gonna Sycamore here. Or Juniper, rather, Juniper. I think I'm gonna Juniper here. Definitely don't want to go Drampa. So I'm gonna grab the third Trubbish. One Trubbish is indeed prized. And I'm gonna do Floatstone the active, Choice Band the 2 benched. And then Juniper. My opponent didn't play anything other than the 1 of Max Elixir. And I whiffed an energy still. Oh my gosh, why? I whiffed an energy still. Literally 7 unplayable cards. Yikes. How'd the game against Zoro go? We ended up winning, Dylan. Barely we ended up winning. Barely we ended up winning. Best 3 decks for Portland, Jacko. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Drumpagar, Buzzwole, Zorg, and Trevenant. Those are probably the top 4 decks. Okay, so commits to strong. So now there's some merit to using Drampa, right? Or I can just 2-shot with the Trubbish. There is some merit to the Drampa now. There is some merit to the Drampa, assuming I draw a silly energy, which could also not happen, right? So what's my supporters? Definitely not N. So it's Colress then? Yeah, it's Colress. I mean, I also don't want to. Well, I could Sycamore. I honestly could Sycamore. Parallel. Do I want to commit to the Drampa though? I think I do. Not a big fan of it, but I think I do. Do I just Sycamore? No, I'll Colress. One less card, but I'm more conservative. And I do find an energy and a Choice Band. Choice Band, kind of what I was hoping for. Well, not really. I'm not gonna commit the Choice Band yet, so I have an option next turn. But the right, like removing the strong is pretty strong. Yeah, removing the strong is pretty strong. Thank you so much, Burrito Boy. Very kind of you. But yeah, all the people that Maxwell mentioned are pretty cool. I personally don't like the King Nappy though, because he's too loud. Mahone is cool. Rare Candy Eric, pretty cool. Oh no. Okay, so there's a Lycanroc. Goes for a Jet Punch. Takes down my poor Trubbish. Okay, I definitely did delay him though, which is good. The issue is now there's a Drampa in play. Guzma, if that were strong, that would be fantastic. Okay, I think I just go Juniper here. So I'll Floatstone this guy, I'll Choice Band you, and I'll Juniper. Okay, so I do get the Psychic and all of my parallel CDs. I do get to two-shot the puzzle, which is fair. Triple Parallel City, triple DC. What a beautiful hand. Yeah. Thank you, Maxwell. What a beautifully bad hand, right? What a beautifully bad hand. Acolyte, the Glacian deck from yesterday, what do you do against Seismitoad? I mean, you always get a free turn, right? You always get a free turn of items, right? So you can always play down to leaving them with one card. If you go first, and that one card will likely not be a DC, so you don't care about the item log. If they went first and they attach the DC, like, sure, that happens, but then you can bring them down to one card. And if you got to keep a DC, like a water and a DC in your hand, then you can two-shot them while still dealing 30 damage. And then if they didn't find the DC on turn 1 and or attach it with a Seismitoad active, then it's the same situation. Yeah. Joe, yeah, Lost Thunder is gonna be pretty cool. Lost Thunder is honestly gonna be probably one of the coolest expansions yet. Yeah, probably one of the coolest expansions yet. How long have I had my mustache for? I mean, it's been like a couple of years since I stopped completely shaving. I just use the machine and trim it. That's an interesting question. Okay, so by attaching the floatstone to the bench, he's basically giving up on the puzzle, right? He's gonna deal the 30 damage and be happy about it, so we are happy about that too. Drampa does deal 180 damage to the Lycanroc if he jet punches. He might choose, like, you might choose not to jet punch here to not activate Berserk, because what does 30 damage to Garbodor accomplish, right? Not much. Not much. Okay, he does choose to jet punch and doesn't put it on the Drampa, so he does activate Berserk for us, which is nice. And we get our 4th DC, so sure, that's a thing. That is a thing. So we get an N at least, we get an Archavish, which is nice. Now there's 2 item cards, which is not a lot. SG Boogie, thanks so much for the follow. That hand is so bad indeed. Okay, so Baby Buzz will KO my Garb, hopefully, rather than the Drampa or the Lele. What we're trying to avoid is for the Lycanroc to GX my Drampa. When PTCGO forgets to shuffle. That's true. That's true. Someone should screen capture this and make a meme out of it, like when PTCGO forgets to shuffle, and be like, ugh. Okay, so B strings onto the Baby Buzz, that's fine. I mean, do you Guzma the Drampa here? What do you even do? What does my opponent have in his hand? He probably has a bunch of energy. He probably has... Okay, yeah, Remoraid. Those Parallel CDs though. Triple Parallel CD, triple DC in our hand. That's randomness for you, right? That's randomness for you. Okay, attaches a basic energy. That's bad news. And ends me. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3 items. So Trash Challenge can't KO. Only if I find a DC I can KO with Berserk. Yep. Jeez. That DC on the Lele now feels super bad. Super, super bad. Okay, so I need Field Blower. If I can't KO Buzzle, I'm in trouble. So my play might be to Juniper looking for a DC. That DC on the Lele now feels extremely bad. think I have to Juniper. Either hoping for the Field Blower or hoping for the TC. And down to 4 doesn't help me at all. So the question is, do I commit an energy or not? I don't think I do. This is really bad. Okay, I do get the DC. It's not a great steal though, but I do get the DC. Gonna lose the Drampa. So my opponent goes down to 2 prizes. So it's gonna come down to like N plus Garbotoxin plus a non-GX attacker. So that's exactly what we'll do. If my opponent had placed a 30 on the Drampa, or if my opponent had chosen not to Jet Punch, this would not have happened, and he would have immediately won the game. Yeah. Okay, yeah, at least we didn't whiff, right? At least we didn't whiff. At least we did not whiff. Don't you want a Fanta? Thank you so much for the follow. Oof. We are in a little bit of trouble here for sure. A little tiny teeny bit of trouble. Why does my opponent take so long though? Did he disconnect? Did he disconnect? Did he disconnect? Huh. Okay, attaches is strong. Yeah, I can't attack with Lele this turn. Can't attack with Lele. Did he retreat before Abyssal Hand and before Brutal Kill? Okay. Okay, so still has his GX move. So I need to 2-shot this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, maximum 6 item cards. And I don't have an energy. And I need to end him. Jeez. I have not played against Rotom today, no. I in fact have not played against Rotom today. Okay. So, only one Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item cards, like we already said. There is a Floatstone in the discard pile, so I think I'm gonna thin. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. I can't do that. Okay. So I do need to log abilities, and then obviously I can't attack with Lele because he just GXs me and knocks me out. So that DC on Lele was just the worst idea I've ever had, apparently. Like Lele, oh my gosh, no energy. That's it. That's the game. Like Lele could have finished off the Lycanroc. However, it can't get the first hit in. I needed to find a Psychic and then attack with the Trash Avalanche. He knocks out the Trash Avalanche, and then I finish him off with Lele, and then maybe I can close out the game. But not having drawn an energy, that's the game. So yeah, very fragile deck. It feels like it's very underpowered early game, and then Buzzrock is definitely not a great matchup. Yeah, Buzzrock is definitely not a great matchup. Because even though you are a Psychic deck, like Lycanroc is just impossible to deal with, it feels like. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for Drampa Garb today. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, it really helps out the channel. And if you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere guys. I will be right back with our third deck of the day, which coincidentally is Buzzrock. So we'll see how that works out for us. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a second.